Hi, this is Kylie from Crafting on the Fly, and today I'm going to show you how to make these candy cane striped polymer clay earrings just in time for the holidays. So what you need is this extruder gun, and all the supplies are linked in the description, and you're just going to fill it up with the white polymer clay. I'm using the Sculpey Primo, and just wring it out. So they have different attachments in the front, so I used the one with several small, really small, long tubes so that you can get the thin stripes going there. And then you just crank it in the back until it's long enough. You have the stripes, and then you can cut them off. And then we're doing the same with the red. And then I also did just some gray to do the silver foil ones. So once you have the gray ones, you use your silver foil. Again, everything is linked, and then just roll them up. Now, this is the tedious part about this whole process because that foil is still very solid and hard to get off. So it's best to just put a few on there one at a time, though, and space them out a little bit, and then just roll it up until it just cracks and you have your individual stripes there. So you have to be careful that you're not gonna break all those small tubes that you have basically of the polymer clay, and just keep going, rolling them up, and then you're gonna have a lot of like little flyaways, and that's what you can use for everything. So here we're just trying to really get them all on, and it's okay if they're not perfectly on because that gives the whole stripes a little character so that they're not so perfectly uniform, but still, I mean, that foil really tries to stick to the clay, and just keep rolling it and then adding a few little pieces here and there that fly around until you have a few of those all rolled up. And then once you got that, you roll down another piece of like base layer of your clay. I'm using this pink because I had it as leftover, but you can also use either the red or the white. And then you keep just adding your strings of polymer clay, one after another, to that base layer of clay. So it's just holding it tight, rolling it on there and patting it down a bit, and then just nipping off the top. And then just keep going. I started with the red, then the white, and then the silver foil ones. And just keep going until you have the entire area covered there. And this I thought is the most fun after all that extruding and getting that foil on there. Just laying them down is so much fun. And then you can just cut off the top and do the same with the bottom. And then roll it down good so that they're actually really attached to the base layer there, that pink one, and also to really give it that stripy look, because right now it's more of the individual like long pieces, and this we're really going to tie it down. And now you can just use your cutters. Decide I wanted to have them go sideways, almost looks like an ornament, and just cut them out one by one, just like if you use any cookies. You can also use cookie cutters, maybe have some Christmas ones. Those will be fun to use, as long as they're not too big, because you do want them as earrings. Or you could actually also, instead of earrings, make some Christmas ornaments for the tree with that. That would be really fun too. So just lay them out and add them all. And then later on we're gonna do the holes also. You have to decide on the placement, and I like to add the holes before I bake everything, because then it's already all in there. I don't have to use any drill to do that. And I even got these little cute gnome hats. I love them so much. These came out so nice. So using all that, and like I said, either a little toothpick or something to poke the holes in at the end. Or I also have this little cylinder type thing. It's almost also like a tiny cookie cutter to get the perfect little holes and nothing squishing to the sides. And I'm using those little ones put some studs everywhere in between to get some cute candy cane studs going. And just lift off the excess. And then once you put the holes in, it's ready to be baked. And just follow the instructions from your polymer clay. For me, that's at this thickness. I normally put them in for half an hour at the recommended time. And that really works nicely. And that's it for your striped candy cane earring.
Yeah, the pieces, I added a hole to them and also sanded the edges. And for the earring findings, it has to have the loop facing to the front, and then you can just use a jump ring with some pliers, add them to the hole, and then also add the jump ring and close those up sideways, always going for the jump rings. And that's the earring. And here's the other pair. Added some more glossy finish on top, and that's it.